This pattern looks at first very similar to the last one. I've put LinkPad into C# program mode this time to let me declare an order class and a list containing a few orders, as well as I've created this refund order method. And inside the refund order method, we're looping through all the orders and we have another nested if statement. But in this case, if the condition of the if statement is met, then we'll save the current order into the order to refund variable and then we'll break out of the loop. Basically, we're just trying to find a single item in a collection, and then we're using that item to do something with it. In this case, we'll be refunding that order. So if we run and try to refund order number 456, then we should see that Steph gets a refund. Now, which link method can we use to simplify this code? Have you guessed yet? Well, there are a few related methods that you might have guessed here, but the one that's equivalent to this code is called first or default. This will find the first item in the collection that matches a particular condition, and it will return null, or whatever the default value for the type is, if the item wasn't found. So we can actually replace this entire for each loop with a call to first or default like this. And so not only is this much more succinct, but it expresses our intent a lot better. And let's just run to check that we do get the same result. Now, you might have noticed that there is a bug in this code. What happens if I call this method with a non-existent order number? Well, we'll end up with a null reference exception, because this line here doesn't check if the item to refund is null. Well, we could of course put a null check in, but Link also has a method simply called first, which is useful in scenarios when we know that the item we're looking for should be in the list. And so if you call first and no matching element was found, then it will throw an invalid operation exception with a sequence contains no matching element message, which is a lot more helpful than just null reference. Okay, are you ready for another pattern? Let's try another one.